Yo, White Nights in Club. What it do, man? What's the deal? Make sure the audio and all that shit, good shit working, man. What's that word, though?
On Instagram that he was going to unalive one of his ops for his brother and got killed 24 hours later.
Decide you want revenge, cool. But when you take matters into your own hands, you better be ready
his brother
to accept
passed away.
everything that come with it. And don't forget, it's no sympathy. There's no second chances. Because while you was hunting, it's a 50% chance you can get hunted yourself. Okay. And the next thing you know, you ain't the shooter no more. You're an RP post, laid out mid-mission. In the last 24 hours, that's exactly what happened. 2 men got their heads tapped after sliding on a house party. Seeking revenge for that homie who died less than 48 hours before. And the hit they went on to that house
so they
party.
actually slid and got... I didn't know. I'm thinking somebody just heard they threatened, hunted them. They slid on a house party and didn't make it.
Left one man dead who will later pay our respects to, but also left a 4-year-old child shot in the process. Innocent and caught in the crossfire, all while they brag on social media. Now apparently this situation was retaliation for a killing that happened in their own backyard. But today, I'm gonna let you know who these dudes are, what neighborhood they from, who they claim, and who they allegedly beefing with, and how this situation spiraled within 48 hours. Plus, we gotta talk about the viral video making its rounds on social media of 2 bodies laid out in broad daylight.
Damn.
Wearing black latex gloves next to a Home Depot.
They still had the black latex gloves on.
After allegedly spraying up a house in the so-called Chicago suburb. But before we go over this, I want you guys to remember.
There's gotta be the South suburbs
the story. So with that being said, make sure
niggas be thinking that the suburbs are sweet, and they a lot sweeter. You know what I'm saying? But in Chicago, bro, it's like if you go south, the numbers are gonna go higher, right? So if you go south, when you get to the hundreds, that's still Chicago. It's a border.
We offer Intro to Spanish, STEM, Flying Classroom, Hands-on Science, small groups.
It's a border where Chicago is no longer Chicago, and it's like Country Club Hills. And Country Club Hills might sound like some luxurious spot.
That definitely do.
The suburbs is literally just
what it do.
outside of Chicago. It's not the suburbs, bro. Like, you could go from being in the quote-unquote suburbs, and in 5 minutes, you in the city. You see what I'm saying? 10 minutes, you in the city. For real. So it's not like Naperville, that's an hour and some minutes. Romeoville, Aurora is an hour and some minutes away. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is like
let me turn this up.
Next door.
About a set, also known as Free Band Game, which is a set of Mickey Cobras, Black Stones, and Black Disciples located from 159th and 155th. And
there we go.
Most members from the Free Band Game.
Hey man, if y'all new to the channel, hit that sub button for your dog.
According to an on the couch interview that
get
was
us to
posted
6:30.
1 year ago, they had a member called Free Band who was killed in 2018, which made this whole area of Harlem organized in recent years.
Oh, they in Harlem.
Some considered, from the outside looking in, the suburbs. Over the past year, saying they had beef.
Who are
these
these
neighborhoods? One in particular is the Bloodhounds, which is also the set allegedly rep by the artist Bloodhound Q50, and also Lord Jeff, who also passed away last year.
Don't know.
Rest in peace, Lord Jeff.
Like where we at right now? Where we from?
We in the red zone with it. 157 employment. What started at 50 It's scared. No, it's scared. When niggas don't scared to come past today.
What the fuck is that?
Going on?
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make. Hey, you did?
When they was getting active, getting prison.
Now, if you look in the comments of that interview released 1 year ago, some people saying this didn't age well. Because less than 48 hours ago, a Free Band Gang member named Blitz unfortunately lost his life on 147, allegedly in his own neighborhood, broad daylight. A picture of the aftermath was surfacing on social media. For the respect of his family, I'm gonna blur
Why do people take pictures of
I was gonna say
unalive
that too.
bodies
That is crazy.
while they still on the ground? Like, how weird do you gotta be?
That's definitely weird. But I mean,
That's
shit, it's
evil,
2025.
man.
Motherfuckers
You
is
see
taking
this
pictures
little
of
boy fighting for
everything.
his
man.
life, or he just passed away or whatever.
Call the ambulance.
Like, I wouldn't even take a picture of an unalive goddamn animal and post it on the internet. Why? Like, that's weird to
Right
me.
out, but check it out. Almost instantly, not me, but the rap.
Comment, let me know where
Bloodhound
y'all
Q50
from in the
decided
chat
to go
if
to
y'all
social
in this
media
motherfucker.
and post FBG4A, allegedly making a mockery of Bliss'
Trying to
demise.
be funny.
That didn't stop. Free band gang members allegedly wanted revenge. You could tell the neighborhood was hit by the demise of Bliss. One person, who go by the name of BD, allegedly affiliated with Free Band Gang, had went to social media and said the following: "I'm hurt, baby bro. On Rico, I can't do shit.
I ain't got no
Slap.
opinion
I
on
ain't
it.
going in the crib until I put 3 down or more." And less than 24 hours after that post, that's
Shit,
allegedly what he did.
they do them,
BD
I
and
do
another
me.
Free Band Gang alleged affiliate, who go by the name of
I ain't got
G.
nothing against
Got
him.
put to bed. G-Day, how you still got motion without fried them dumb mess? G19 in this was knuckle.
G-Day
I know.
is allegedly
I don't even know what that is.
for what authorities is
Hey man, if
claiming
y'all
last
new
year.
to the
7
channel,
people
hit the
shot
sub
on
button,
50
gang.
days
Get us to
straight
like
in
650 or
Harvey,
something,
Harvey
man. On
police
my
were
baby.
investigating a house party that left 7 people shot, as mentioned, including a child. The shooting happened at around 8 p.m. last night, August 2nd, 2025.
last night.
Harvey police responded to multiple calls of several people shot on 145th and Des Plaines. Upon arrival, they discovered several gunshot victims, including a 4-year-old boy. Multiple surrounding
4 years
jurisdictions
old.
responded to the scene to assist Harvey PD and EMS. Police say the shooting happened just outside the house party, where 2 gunmen started shooting. One of the suspects were shot and killed by a CCL holder. The second suspect was also shot and at the hospital in police custody. The aftermath of that scene had managed to get on social media via Facebook Live. And out of respect of their family, I'm gonna blur it out. But I want you guys to see the video. That's how people knew it was G.
Hey, hit that subscribe button, gang. Get us to 630, bro. We at like 620 something. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brody, bro. You know, I'm on. Fuck with me.
Yeah,
Right.
PD.
It don't make no sense. Goofy ass nigga.
Whoa.
Stupid. Yes, he is.
Brayan, what's the deal? How you feeling? Hit that sub button. Damn.
Is that his
Stupid
body?
ass, man. That shit stupid as hell, man.
So wait.
If you've ever taken melatonin,
Hey,
and
I
woke up from
appreciate
the
that
worst
shit, man,
nightmare
on
of
my
your
baby.
life, this story is for you. Because I have a
Later,
Okay, so hold on, look. I'm gonna give y'all a little background because I done already watched this shit. Dog and them tried to go get some get back for somebody and ended up getting smoked trying to get revenge. The nigga posted on the internet. He posted on Instagram and said, "I'm not going in the crib until I put 3 niggas in the ground." I think they gonna show it on here, but that nigga said, I ain't going in the crib until I put 3 of y'all in the ground.
You just walk over their body and say that's stupid. It's like, damn, gang. Now, one thing I will say.
They shouldn't have slid.
FBI, open up!
If your homie lost his life, what the hell? Hold on. We just got a package. Something. Like I was saying, if your homie got unalived a few days ago and you go slide on whoever did it, right? Number one, my guy, if your homie died yesterday, you need to do some investigating before you just start sliding on them. You don't even know if these the people that did it. That's number one. Number two.
No, he probably knew.
My guy, if you gonna slide on your ops, go slide on your ops. Don't blick up no goddamn house party, bro. 9 times out of 10, you gonna hit a bunch of people that ain't got shit to do with nothing. But these niggas don't be thinking.
Right.
These is the people that
Mac O.
is like,
Shout out to
you
Mac
can
Moolah,
tell they
man.
was
Go
raised
sub.
by their mama.
Go sub to Mac Moolah shit. I fuck with Mac Moolah.
Cause they just all emotions, bro. All emotions. That don't even make sense. That don't make sense. Why are you blicking up a house party on an op block? You don't even know who the fuck is in there. That does not make sense, gang. You hitting 4-year-olds, you hit 7 people. I guarantee you, all 7 of them people
wasn't the
probably
niggas you was
in
trying
the
to
streets
hit
at all. And if they is, they had nothing to do with folks' murder. So what are you doing?
You don't know that
Do
though.
some investigating, my
You
guy.
don't
like
know
the
that.
police do. They don't just go arrest them. If somebody died, they don't just arrest the first black person they see. Like, they do some. You feel me?
They used to.
What the fuck?
Fireman that BD had lost his life less than 24 hours.
Rest in peace to
Posting
dog.
via social media that he won't be going in the house until he get revenge.
See?
But instead, he was stopped by CCL.
Hold on.
Lost his life less than 24 hours after posting via social media.
Look. He say, I'm her baby bro on Rico. I can't do shit but slide. I ain't going in the crib till I put 3 or more down. You feel me? Nigga said he ain't going in the crib till he put 3 niggas down. And ended up getting smoked.
He won't be going in the house until he get revenge. But instead, he was stopped by CCL Hope. May he rest in peace.
Oh, and somebody had their legal gun on them.
Like
And
that
it's pretty hard to get a legal gun in Chicago. It's not like a walk in the park.
Do you,
just
bro?
Go to a gun store.
I need to get back on my waves and shit.
You gotta get this. It's a lot of.
Good looking though, brother. You funny as hell.
To even be able to legally possess a gun, it's not like the South, like Florida and Georgia and shit. It's not like that.
And the victim in a house party who lost his life was an older man identified as Teddy De Niro.
He ain't had shit to do with
rest in
shit.
peace.
Older man, Teddy De Niro, probably ain't got shit to do with nothing.
Ain't got
Probably
shit to do with shit. Just in there chilling.
And having a good old time. Only
Somebody
person that
drinking
lost his life. Y'all, that's stupid.
A love of condolences
It's
to
dumb
his
as hell.
family. He wasn't part of nothing. And thank
course he
God that
wasn't.
4-year-old survived. And as of now, the other 6 who was shot also have managed to survive as well.
Right, that's cool.
Tonight, a mass shooting that began at a house party in
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
left 2
Chicago got more mass shootings than a motherfucker, don't they?
people dead and a child wounded. Our Sade Gray sorts out the complicated.
So one of the dudes died. The dude BD died, but the other dude, I think his name was like G-Way or some shit.
No, I don't play Fortnite, but
blocks.
I be on Call of Duty sometimes with my sister and shit. I ain't never played Fortnite. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm more of a NBA 2K Grand Theft Auto type nigga. You feel me?
Shattered glass and evidence markers still remain at the scene after 7 people were shot in Harvey. A 4-year-old boy was one of the victims.
That's crazy. See, y'all take serious situations and then I laugh. I'm an asshole. I'm not laughing at nobody dying.
Why the fuck would he do that, bro?
The boy was one of the victims.
Come on, that's something you hear.
Why the fuck would he do that
That's what
again?
73 years old last night. He was sitting on his porch when he heard several gunshots.
It was terrible, loud. I mean, like you could tell it wasn't like nothing to play with.
A spokesperson for Harvey says
Show ain't
shortly
nothing to
after
play
8
with.
Saturday night, officers responded to Des Plaines and East 145th Street for a shooting at a house party. 2 suspects arrived and opened
I ain't got
fire
no more
on the
Starburst.
gathering. Preliminary reports indicated that 7 people were shot, including a 4-year-old boy who is expected to be okay. 4 additional people were shot and taken to area
nigga
hospitals.
crazy.
A concealed carry license holder who was at the party returned fire, hitting and killing one of the suspects at the scene.
That's crazy.
The medical examiner's office
Free
has
body,
identified
basically.
him as
Definitely a free
24-year-old
body.
Charles Lipsy.
It's good that someone had a weapon to return fire. But the first question is, why would fire be directed to that location?
The second suspect was also wounded and later arrested. Michael Parker lives across the street from the shooting and says this was too close to home for him.
Hell yeah. Michael Parker need to move. Nigga, it's cracking Chicago, Harvey, Country Club.
the whole Illinois is fucked up.
Suburban niggas, they be, oh my God. One thing about a suburban, he'll damn near pop you quicker than a nigga from the city. Because he tired of niggas calling him a suburban dude. He tired of niggas calling him soft because he from the suburbs. So he ready to just crash out. You got to be careful of them, especially, I don't know about no other city. All I can talk about is Chicago. That's all I can say. I don't know about what's going on nowhere else. I ain't from nowhere else. But in Chicago, folks, you go to them south suburbs, they is quick to pop you, shorty. Because they trying to...
Anybody quick to pop you nowadays, bro. You can't be playing with niggas. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
On the bullet.
Hours later, and just a few blocks away on Calumet Boulevard, officials say a man was found inside a minivan with multiple gunshot wounds. He died at the scene. Preliminary information indicated the second shooting may have been in retaliation for the mass shooting. A family member also believes this was revenge.
Senseless.
Something's got a hold on me. Drinks all around.
Senseless. Totally senseless.
Police are investigating what led up to this shooting here on Des Plaines, as well as the shooting on Calumet. Reporting in
It's going
Hartford,
down.
Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
Now, instantly after, people allegedly affiliated with Free Bang Gang had went to Instagram and said to follow. Poof, that was the magic trick. Troll this. Which was kind of strange because 2 of his partners got stopped trying to shoot up a house party and kill.
Wait, who said that?
Alright, I'll make the video. Love you. Say hi. Start the video. Love you. It's a package right here for you.
The innocent man and even shot a 4-year-old child. But then the trolling on the other side started. A screenshot of
Hey, if
GD
y'all
the
new
rapper
to the
allegedly
channel,
getting
hit
head
the
time
sub
while
button,
trying to
man.
spin a block.
It ain't gonna
Just put
cost
up
you
on
$1.
social media.
Ain't
But
gonna
some
cost you
people
no
cool.
money.
Shorty put up a fight though. I can at least say that. Hey, Fona, can we get high? Now, as I was preparing for this video, I noticed that Blitz's brother had went to social media and vented today, and even 2 days ago when he lost his little brother. One of the messages wrote, "My baby
Type in the chat. I got
brother,
you.
this has been the worst 24 hours of my life. You have truly broken this entire family down.
It's crazy,
Trying my
though.
best to hold it together for our mother. I never imagined this day that we would have to be planning a service for you. I'm just still in disbelief that you are
What's Fulton?
truly God."
Hey, I can't pronounce your name. That's on the Twitch. YGI 468. Yeah, that's my Instagram. But subscribe to the YouTube, man. White Napkin Club on YouTube, man. You know what I mean.
God gave me 19
But what's Fulton, Brian?
Yeah, that shit
years
sucks,
and
though.
10 and a half days.
All jokes aside,
And
though,
trust me,
like,
baby brother, I would have
shit
died
suck.
every single one of them days for you. That's how much I love you, Lord Nick. This is going to be hard, adjusting to life without you. I
Yeah.
try my best to be my brother's keeper. I try my best to help him in every way possible to turn his life around and leave the streets alone. I wish I could have done more for you, baby brother.
That's what y'all gotta learn from this shit, though, gang. Leave the street shit alone.
Leave
bro.
the streets
Cool, like, it's
alone,
not worth
man.
it,
This shit ain't shit. You hear me?
Like, you gotta really think, like, you sitting on the floor, bleeding out, clinging on to life. Ambulance is not coming, bro. I'm telling you right now, if they do come, watch if you ain't never, don't believe me, go on YouTube and type in ambulance response to shooting and watch how slow they move. They don't care. Unless your auntie or your mama is a paramedic, folks,
Fulton.
they gonna pull up
Fulton
slow
what,
to the
though?
mother. They gonna drive slow. They gonna pull up. They gonna hop out slow to the mother. They gonna look at you, put you on the stretcher slow to the mother. You gonna get in the thing. They gonna be driving slow to the hospital. They gonna move. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nobody moving fast. Ain't nobody trying to hurry up and save your life. That's just realistic, folks. So when you sitting on the ground and you bleeding out and you clinging on to life and you choking on your blood, bro, I'm telling y'all this shit for real, bro. I seen it in real life, bro. I seen it, gang. I seen my homies die, bro. I think about that shit every day. I seen a look in their face, bro. These is rough, tough. Both of them niggas who died, they was killers. I'm talking about man. And they was scared on the floor, gang. Don't nobody know what's on the other side of this. It's scary. And it ain't worth dying at 19, 20. It ain't worth dying nowhere before 75, my guy. Over some shit that you ain't even getting no money off of. Y'all beefing at a war for no reason. It don't be worth it, gang. You gotta leave that shit all the way alone. I don't give a damn who call you lame in the hood. I don't care who call you a nerd. What they call you, shorty. Leave that shit alone, folks. Cause they gonna call you a nerd, and then when they dying and they going to jail, they gonna be like, damn, I should have did what bro did. See what I'm saying? So fuck all that. Leave it alone, bro.
This is my fault.
I already got some little shit that I'm supposed to be reacting to, bro.
Peacefully, away from all this damn violence and this hell we call Earth. I love you, baby brother. I am not okay. Yesterday he wrote that he was broken. He also wrote, thank you to everyone that has left an encouragement, comment, text message, inbox, phone call, etc. I truly and genuinely appreciate it. My baby brother was a piece of my heart that has been ripped away. I am devastated. I am upset. I am hurt. I am broken. I am not okay. Please continue to pray for my family and I, especially my mother. We have a long road ahead of us, but we are putting our trust in God, that what he has brought to us, that he will bring us.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Mako, he slick kind of clickbaiting me with that, cause I ain't see nothing about no motherfucking Q50 on that bitch. What it do? Ayo, what's the word? Sismo in the chat. What it do?
To better yourself, get a different job, or even
Gilbert Arenas was
Jamie in the building. What's the word, my boy?
recently arrested by the feds for running a criminal enterprise that engaged in illegal gambling. And Gilbert Arenas, ever since he's been arrested, has been making every wrong decision that someone who wants to spend a very long time in jail will make. Gilbert Arenas is not taking this process seriously at all.
Y'all go check out them
video,
videos.
we're gonna explain how what Gilbert Arenas is doing is eventually gonna backfire and end very badly for him if he don't stop.
Then former NBA.
Brian, I already got what I'm searching up on here, gang. I don't even know what you mean by Fulton. You keep saying Fulton. I'm asking you, what do you mean by that? You just saying, can you search Fulton? Fulton what, my nigga?
Star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested and is now facing federal charges for allegedly running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home.
Arenas, along with several others, were arrested today. One of them, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Arenas has already made his first court appearance, facing a judge this afternoon in downtown L.A. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade live.
0.1%. Mantis, what's the deal?
Beth.
Yeah, and Mike and Jerry,
what
as
you
the hours
on,
go
man?
on, I'm getting to read these court documents a little bit further. And so it appears that the illegal gaming up here...
Hold on. You say he innocent. I say he innocent too. I almost clicked out the thing. That nigga Gilbert is a goofy. I ain't gonna say he a goofy, but his ass is. If he got some shit to do with this shit, his ass is slow. You hear me? Cause like what? I don't know if I want to watch this whole shit with Flacco. Flacco shit, 15 minutes.
Then former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested and is now facing federal charges for allegedly running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home.
Arenas, along with several others, were arrested today. One of them, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Arenas has already made his first court appearance, facing a judge this afternoon in downtown L.A. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade live in Encino with more. Mary Beth.
That nigga shit go
Mike
crazy.
As the hours go around, I'm getting to read these court documents a little bit further. And so it appears that the illegal gaming up here at this Encino mansion began back in September 2021 and then came to a screeching halt the night of July 19th.
Malik Beasley. Wait, let me look up Malik Beasley. You right, because what the fuck did Malik Beasley do? Oh, he got... They talking about gambling highlights. What the fuck? I know you lying. Gambling.
So Sean says the U.S. Attorney's Office is investigating Malik Beasley on allegations of gambling related to NBA games and prop bets. Damn. Pistons fans are like, no, you were amazing for us last year.
You know what I mean?
Do this. It's like a
type of goofy, dumb, stupid motherfucker go gamble when you got millions on the table. You in Detroit, bro. We only got Cade Cunningham. You feel me? Who else is about to get some millions, bro? You, stupid motherfucker. You and what's the other nigga? Jay Ivey. But he been injured and shit. So, bro, Malik Beasley got to be the dumbest nigga in the world.
Player choosing to go to a different team, except that different team is jail. But is this even legit?
How
sketchy is this Malik Beasley game film? You better believe that we know at least one game Bees is being investigated for, and we have some spicy clips. But to be fair, Malik's lawyer says an investigation is not a charge. Malik is afforded the same right of the presumption of innocence as anyone else under the U.S. Constitution, and he's right. We don't know if Beasley did it.
But when you get caught doing shit like this, bro, you damn near did that shit, man.
Well, let's just say old Malik ain't exactly a Boy Scout. In 2020, for example, on the T-Wolves, he pled guilty to something called threats of violence and was sentenced to 4 months in jail.
Threats of violence?
Threats of violence. Well, he pointed a gun at a car outside his house. Then when cops came, they found narcotics in his home with guns, including stolen guns. Sounds like a solid dude.
I know you got to be.
But hold up. let's actually check the tape. Now, Malik has been on 5 teams in 4 years, which maybe speaks to his locker room presence. But in Minnesota, he signed a 4-year, $60 million contract. Why would a guy with that kind of money need to gamble? Well, the gravy train ran out in LA in 2023. After a terrible season, the Lakers did not pick up his team option for $16.5 million. Then he went out to get a similar number, but he couldn't find one. So he ended up signing 1 year, $2 million on the Bucks. And I am sorry, a 90% pay cut hurts anybody, okay? We know the stats about NBA players going broke after their career. Why? Because they start spending like it'll never run out, and then millionaires start living paycheck to paycheck. Now, I'm not saying that Beasley lived like this, but it would establish a motive. Now, before we get to this game tape,
that nigga ain't go broke at the $60 million,
set
bro.
up for a 3-year, $42 million deal with Detroit, because dude was so good for them last year.
Right.
As a solid vet,
that's what I just said.
319 triples, the 8th best season in NBA history. Easily set the Detroit franchise record, but guess what? Those talks are on pause.
Imagine being able to build the tool you need just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
This nigga gotta be stupid as hell, bro.
He may have just fumbled a $42 million bag for maybe a couple of thousand, or did he? Now, there is one clip going around the internet where Beasley comically lets Tyrese Halliburton blow by him. And that seriously does look suspicious. Like, it looks like he's trying to let Hallie go by him on purpose.
What was
but that wouldn't affect his own props. That's just terrible defense. Then there's this play to end the Pistons season where dude straight fumbles a potential game-tying bucket. But the most suspicious to me by far is this. 5 seconds left in a near blowout. Beasley goes coast to coast like it's a game 7, and that bucket made the Wolves cover the spread. That is insane. However, the investigation isn't from any of those games. It's from the 2024 season only, and specifically January 31st, 2024, with the Bucks. The team was in Portland, and it was the Damian Lillard return game to the Blazers. Do you know what kind of guts you'd have to try to fix your own props on a national TV ESPN game? That is insane. So odds for Malik Beasley rebounds under 2.5 cratered from plus 120 to minus 250 before the game. That's like going from, he probably won't hit the under, to he is definitely hitting the under. Somebody knew something.
I seen that too, bro.
Was forced to move those
how the fuck you giving out bad checks?
Big bets came in on Malik Beasley unders. Weird. But here's the thing. Those bets lost. Beasley ended up with 6 rebounds. It wasn't even close. And look at these rebounds. The man is fighting hard to grab them. I mean, I could see maybe if 6 rebounds just fell into his lap, but that is effort. So you look through all of his box scores that year, and he didn't have any mysterious early exit games like Jonte Porter did to cash his props. So what is going on? Honestly, unless authorities can give us more to go on, I just don't see a reason that this dude is guilty. And I'm not saying he's like a great dude. I mean, I don't even know him. But this is a huge allegation, one that gets you kicked out of the NBA for life. They need to give us something. I mean, the Jonte Porter games were obvious. And remember what Shams announced was a sportsbook said things look shady, so they told the FBI, and the FBI is investigating. That's it. But just because things look shady doesn't mean they are.
That
For example, remember how Terry Rozier was being investigated? Remember that? Notice how we haven't heard anything about that? Yeah, because he was never charged, still to this day. And the NBA investigated Terry and cleared him of any wrongdoing. So technically, we have still only had one NBA gambling scandal. That was Jonte Porter. And how did they actually bust Jonte? Well, it started the same, right? A sportsbook notice, weird betting patterns, and in this case, it was DraftKings. A guy placed a Jonte Porter prop parlay to win big. See, that's the thing with props, right? They have such small limits that the most you could bet on is like $2,000, which wouldn't make sense for an NBA player to risk. But these same game parlays let one guy take Jonte points, rebounds, assists, and threes, and he made $85,000 on a single win. And they might have gotten away with it too. Instead, a few few months later, the same two men walked into a DraftKings again and got real greedy. They heavily bet on Jonte Porter, and the slip they put in would have netted over $1 million. What were they thinking? First of all, you already got away stealing $85,000 from these people. Jonte Porter props is suspicious enough, but then you go and do it again?
Right, who the fuck is Jonte Porter?
Did not pay them out, reported to the FBI, who investigated. They got the men's cell phones, and in a Telegram chat, they found Jonte Porter. Hit unders for the big numbers. I told co-conspirator 2, no blocks, no steals. I'm going to play the first 2-3 minute stint off the bench. When I get subbed out, I'll tell my eyes killing me again. They caught Jonte red-handed. And sure enough, he told the Raptors his eye was hurting and he subbed out props cash. So not only did the sportsbook notice weird betting activity, sent it to the FBI, but the FBI caught the bettors and then had electronic evidence that the NBA player was in on it. And it turns out Jonte was in deep debt to these shady bookies and he was trying to pay them back with these tips.
This nigga is retarded.
Now you would think if that was the case for Terry Rozier or Malik Beasley, we would find out, but so far, nothing. I will say that Wolves clip where he's hustling to cover the spread is really weird, but that happened when he was making more money than ever in the NBA.
Right.
So it's not clear. All we know is just because Beasley is not the most up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't too much believe that Michael Beasley shit. Malik Beasley, because it's like, bro, the nigga didn't. He got an extra bucket at the end of the game. So what? He got some rebounds. Like, nigga, y'all can't prove that like, nigga, what? Now, this nigga, Marcus Morris, you out here, hey, let's just see what he talking about. Because what the fuck? Oh, he spoke on it, too? Hold on.
Sparkle Terrace Square. More choices, more value.
Like, you gotta be a dickhead to be like, bro, I'm getting millions and fuck it, I want to make a couple thousand.
Charges. Marcus Morris Sr. in bond court today, where a Broward County judge found probable cause. He had a private attorney who says the charge is a misunderstanding with a place he frequents. She asked for bond, and the judge referred the bond issue to extradition court. Morris was arrested at the airport in Broward County on a fraud insufficient funds charge. The charge is apparently related to a casino debt out of Las Vegas. He's right now waiting to be extradited to Nevada.
Damn, that was quick as hell. They ain't say shit.
What's going on?
Thank you so much.
Let's see what Kendrick Perkins
As a guy that used to be a big-time gambler, I actually had an addiction in gambling. I actually went up to the casino and signed that I would never gamble again. When you take a mark out from the casino, it's basically you're getting a marker and you have 30 days to pay the marker back. If you don't pay the marker back, then it's labeled as quote-unquote fraud or you writing a bad check. Because when you go and you take the line of credit, basically what they're saying is you knew that you didn't have the funds. Now, I will say this. The casinos don't want to go that route with you unless they feel like you disrespected them. If you ignored them, they have a problem with you. His lawyer, his attorney walked up and his attorney said the wire has been sent. The judge still denied him bond. At this point, they're just being assholes on purpose because they felt disrespected. And it's not fraud. So like people's like, oh, he committed fraud. It's not fraud. Like it was worded that way, but this is what happens when you have a casino debt. Take it from someone that actually had a casino debt. Like I know, and I know what gambling could do to you. Like, bro, you go to them fucking casinos and you sit there and all of a sudden you're like, hey, let me get a line of credit for $20,000. They give you $20,000 and you smoke the shit. Then you say, bring me $30,000 more. And then you're sitting there, you're gambling all day, and next thing you know, you're 100 bands in the hole. And you're walking out of there with the shit face. I'm telling you, it wasn't nothing the casino said. I said, I'm done. Fuck this shit. Where do I sign? I don't even want to gamble no more. As a guy that used to be
okay, well that's different. They was making it seem like he was just out here writing bad checks trying to buy shit. Or like shit. If the nigga say the shit is I'm wiring it, bro, I got millions. Charging me with fraud is crazy. Now I was like, bitch, I don't even want to give you bitches your money back. I ain't gonna lie.
It is what it is. Like, you know, I take that on the chin. You know, I'm from North Philly, man. Like, I've been through a lot of tougher, but you know, I know one thing that I am not, and that's a fraud. You know, I really could have paid it back on time, and I should have paid it back on time to even having any hiccups like that and things that I'm doing, and in my character and in my nature, and a lot of people that look up to me, and you know, pursuing career off the court, in the media and things like that. You know, you never want negative press. You never want, you know, people to look at you a certain way. Crazy. But you know,
how you feeling, my boy?
Today, man, well, listen, whatever comes out, people gonna have a negative look. People gonna take their own stories. They're gonna run with it however they want to run with it. You know, that's not in my DNA. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna keep being me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep going up, and you know, God got His plan for us, and you know, whatever that may be. And again,
definitely should have paid.
You know, shine light on just the younger athletes. Just make sure you're careful with, you know, the things that you're doing, and you know, you're protecting yourself and not letting things like that happen to you. It is what it is. Like,
yeah, that's crazy to even have to go through when you're a millionaire. Cause I mean, how much was it for? Like, how much money is they tripping on? He definitely should have paid them. Definitely should have paid him, but getting me arrested, bro, that's wild as hell. Hey, JJ, man, hit that sub button. Everybody, if y'all new to the channel, hit that sub button. Go check this video I just put out there, man, about Boosie getting arrested for a gun charge he beat, and then the feds came back and took it back up, bro. That shit is crazy. They shouldn't even be able to do shit like that. Like, once the case dismissed, y'all lost. You feel me? You lost. Try again on another motherfucker. That's crazy as hell. Appreciate that shit, JJ. Where you from, my boy? Let's see what's going on with Young Mozzie. That's what I was looking for. I don't know who this is, but apparently he got some shit going on.
I love kindergarten.
Appreciate that, man, on my soul.
Math is awesome.
If he owed that on the streets, nigga probably wouldn't have killed him. Nigga would have been like, shit, nigga, I need more than that. Because at the end of the day, that's Marcus Morris, bro. You know he got it. You know what I mean? Shit. And it wasn't like he wasn't communicating with the casino, because he said that he was talking to the casino. But the casino was just being some asshole. Okay, my boy from Africa and this bitch. Where in Africa, man? Hold on, bro. You ain't trolling me, is you? I had a nigga in this bitch trolling me, said he was from Brazil or some shit. And then got to talk about Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, and all this other shit. Like, nigga, why you doing them? You know what I'm saying? Don't troll me. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous, though, man. I fucks with him. Young Mozzie, Atlanta's biggest finesser.
Now, if y'all know anything about the early Atlanta scene, before the Little Babies and the Gunners were a thing that you know about today, there were a few prime people that kept Atlanta relevant. I'm talking back in the World Star Hip Hop days when you had girls like Cat Stacks blowing up and making videos, as there was a guy who went viral himself for being her security and punking one of Little Bow Wow's homies for disrespecting her. Yes, Young Mozzie. Before Young Mozzie was a rapper that people know of, he was an interesting character and always seemed like he was meant to be in the spotlight. The only problem is his street antics and who he was seemed to always catch up to him, as almost every other day we would hear something about Young Mozzie, whether it was getting into it with someone or getting into a fight, or even worse, him getting shot.
Damn.
With getting shot being the worst, Mozzie had survived several shootings that almost claimed his life, but it seemed like the last one he just couldn't dodge. Mozzie getting shot became so normal that after a while when he did, everyone just expected him to pull through. He was shot in his head before and survived, shot multiple times in his body and survived, but maybe this time he just got tired of fighting. Now some people say that it could be that, or it could be because of him having a hand in the street, because rumor has it, Mozzie was known for running off on a plug. So some believe it was money put on his head, which would explain why he kept getting into altercations. But I always meant to do a video based on Mozzie's life, because the way he was shot and unalived the last time just kinda never made sense. He made a few slip-ups by showing his car and his location in real time, But the way it happened was sketchy. All day he was with a friend, and he had his daughter with him as he is seen shopping with both of them. But once he dropped them off, and the minute he's alone and going to a pizza shop by himself, suddenly he's shot and unalive. And his friend is no longer around when everything transpired, when he was there literally the whole day. I don't know the details too much, but I always found it sketchy, especially with the suspects knowing exactly when to strike at what perfect time, and the fact that nobody was ever captured for his unaliving. Strange.
So when did this shit happen?
We're going to get into this video to see what's going on by Joseph Mystery. Y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already,
if you are not subscribed to the platform, hit the sub button.
But our sources confirmed this morning that it is in fact young Mozzie.
Atlanta police homicide detectives were here at the scene looking around. They were looking here at this memorial that friends left earlier this afternoon. I'm told that officers at a nearby substation heard the shots last night.
Shot up again about 3 more times and shot 10 times.
That's crazy.
You know, I ain't believe the shit.
I remember that nigga. Y'all, hey dog, y'all, I don't know what he about to say, but do y'all remember this nigga? I remember, dog. He was on some real weird, freaky LGBT shit. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was weird.
Hey, yo, this how you know it's somebody old that we talking about, right? When the last time you seen him? What's his name? I think his name is King.
Yeah, King.
King or something. He had like a twin.
I told you King was weird, bro. King had this little weird little LGBT shit going on. You feel me? Just some weird
He
shit.
was trying to act like Young Thug. And y'all remember him? Where he been?
Weird.
Crazy.
You know, because I really just shot a face.
Weird as hell. King was weird, freaky man. Freaky man. The final hours of Bulletproof.
It was a Sunday in Atlanta, August 6th, 2017. By all appearances, young Mozzie was living the life he always did. Loud, fast, and in full view of the internet. He'd been on Instagram throughout the day, flashing money, sharing laughs with his young daughter. And showing off his signature white Mercedes-Benz. From the mall to a quick food run to dropping her off, he streamed it all like nothing in the world could touch him.
I hate when they say shit like that. They like he can't be touched. Like nigga, maybe he wasn't thinking about
that afternoon. He stopped at a gas station in his own,
No
laughing
need
with
for
a friend
freaking
on live. But his tone shifted when someone off camera walked too close. Mozzie turned, tense but grinning. "Don't walk up on me unless I can see your hands," he warned. "I swear to God, I'll bow."
They doing what we doing? Fucking spending that type of money? Okay. Yeah, everybody want to walk up on me, put your hands in the air.
That nigga talking like that.
You walk up on me, I swear to God.
That nigga talking about.
It was more than just bravado. Mozzie had survived over a dozen shootings. He knew better than anyone how quickly a smile could turn into blood on the pavement. That evening, he headed to Urban Pie, a pizza shop in the Kirkwood neighborhood. It was a familiar spot, tucked into a quiet strip near Hosey Williams Drive. Mozzie had been here before. He probably didn't think twice. What he didn't know was that someone had been watching. At 8:55 p.m., just as Mozzie exited the restaurant with his order,
So
he
you
walked
know
back
XD?
towards his
Who was
parked
that?
Benz. Less than 200 feet away sat the Zone 6 Atlanta Police Precinct. Officers were inside. Everything should have been safe, but that didn't matter. A gunman stepped out from the shadows and opened fire.
At the intersection of...
This is why it was always weird to me, right? Because the precinct was literally like, you could almost say down the block, right? I don't know too many people that's that brazen to do something
To
like
kill a nigga down the street from the police
that.
station.
And
It's
then
crazy.
the area, if you familiar with Atlanta, the area that they was in, or he was in, where he got shot at, 9 times out of 10 he thought he was low because that's like a very low area. Unless he was followed, that's the only way. But what a coincidence that when he dropped his daughter off,
As soon as he
and
dropped
the
his daughter
friend
off,
disappears,
drop his friend off.
suddenly he gets ambushed. I think you also got to pay attention to this guy.
It's kind of crazy.
Oak
Kevin
Road
Gates.
in Hosea Williams Drive. A little before 9 p.m., the victim was found with multiple
Kevin Gates
gunshot
looked weird
wounds,
as
and
hell,
police
man.
believe he was targeted.
Witnesses said the shots rang out fast and heavy. Police heard them and rushed outside, but by the time they reached the sidewalk, Mozzie was already on the ground. Young Mozzie was lying on the pavement, shot multiple times in the chest. His food was still nearby. His car door hadn't even opened. Witnesses said a man had walked up
up calmly and started firing. No argument, no warning. It was clean, surgical, a targeted hit.
From what we are told, the shooting
He
happened
for sure
at the
got his
pizza
back
restaurant
door
right
down.
behind me, located at the intersection of Oakview Road
How
and
weird is
Hosea
that?
Williams around 9 p.m. The victim was found with multiple gunshot wounds, and police believe he was targeted.
The shooter was... And this is why a lot of people feel that it may have been a targeted hit.
It had to be.
It may have been a hit, period. Because clearly...
If a nigga walk up on you, bro, start shooting for no fucking reason, no words before, yeah. Somebody put something out on your ass, my nigga. Like, nigga.
They say he
that only makes sense.
And shot him. 9 times out of 10, if he was an op of his, he would have reacted different. He wouldn't have got that close to him because he would have noticed.
He would have seen the nigga like, who the fuck? Oh
you
shit!
Imagine you just thinking you about to go get something to eat, go home and relax. You spend time with your daughter, and then boom. Described as a black male with dreadlocks pulled back, wearing a white t-shirt. He fled west on foot. In a city with eyes on every corner, no one saw where he went. Officers performed CPR until medics arrived, but Mozzie was already gone.
The pizza shop is just steps away from APD
Damn.
Zone 6, where Lieutenant Vasquez says officers on duty heard the shots and ran out to investigate.
No, I'm saying he had a reason. Somebody had to pay that nigga or something, because you don't just walk up and kill a nigga for no reason that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? My man said like he ain't react like he knew the nigga or nothing. He just walked up.
At that point in time, they tried to render aid, but he
It
was
is
deceased
done.
on the scene. Young Mozzie was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Atlanta. Family, friends, and a tight circle from the city's rap scene gathered to pay their respects.
Yeah, they say he was in the store. Said a nigga walked up on him, but he was like, "Oh man, don't walk up on me like that unless I can see your hands. Like unless I can see your hands, man. You know what I'm saying? Bow, wow, 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 wow." But I don't know if that was right after that or what. But I think they said he went to a pizza shop.
I came late to the...
This nigga is weird as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I helped, I put some dirt on his grave, put it like that. I helped bury him.
There weren't camera crews or press releases, just silence, sorrow, and the weight of another loss.
But you never seen, like, you don't never, like, when Mozzie, I just kind of, like, just smoked weed and drunk lean and, like, kind of blacked out.
I don't think that.
And that's when you see everything in your face, so that's when you...
If he would have followed him, they would have had him on
The
camera.
funeral itself was low-key. A different kind of memorial began to form just steps from where he was hit. The people who had just seen him, laughed with him, and made plans with him were left trying to make sense of it. BMG Sonny was with Mozzie the night before he passed away. In an interview, Sonny recalled how they went shopping together and hung...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know none of these niggas, gang. The only motherfucker I knew was King. I ain't never heard none of these niggas rap or a song or a hook, a chorus, a ad lib.
Out downtown.
I was with him the night before he... You were? Yeah, I was on the night before he died. I had just got off for a house arrest. I don't never hang with, I don't never, like, me and him got the type of... I don't gotta talk to him, I don't gotta be around him to know his love, or you know what I'm saying? I can go 2-3 weeks without me and him even talking, but we see each other, we just buddy, like, it's my buddy. So we
That's
just
my
drink
buddy.
lean and do whatever we wanna do. We go shopping and just get paper, like whatever we do.
When Sonny got the call the next day, he couldn't believe it.
Mozzie just got shot. This shit sounds so crazy to even say this, but I didn't got so many calls about him getting shot. Like, I never thought he would. This shit sounds crazy. Like, when I got crazy, like,
Nigga said I never thought he would die. It's crazy.
He yet, man. Like, and they were like, man, he.
Like, bro, I ain't never heard of none of these niggas.
Like, you know, he like, man, he right in front of me right now.
King. See what I said? The man that got shot so many times, people just...
Oh, you heard about Young Mozzie?
Assumed that he was gonna be okay. He was just one of them guys. No matter
how is this video 29 minutes, gang? Like, I ain't gonna lie. What else is there to talk about?
how much he done got shot in his head, he done got shot in his torso. The shots I know about happen to be at least 3. He said he's been shot over 10 times. I know
that's
about 3
crazy, bro.
Another close
shot 10 times, bro. I might just stop being a gangster. I'm not talking about shit.
Because I really just in shock. It shocked me.
To King, Mozzie was more than a rapper.
He was a good dude. It was a good.
Look how he looking, bro. King might have did some freaky man shit with Mozzie.
Do what he wanted to do, and that was be. He wanted to succeed. He wanted to. That's what I. with.
He was someone trying to lead and provide.
Maz was a wonderful, a wonderful dude, a wonderful person.
A wonderful dude, a wonderful person.
He wanted the best for the family.
He wanted the best for
his
his
children and the kids and shit.
Joe Sarir, a celebrity stylist and
This
close
nigga
friend,
weird as hell.
remembered how Mozzie looked out for her in a world where most men didn't.
Mozzie was like the type of guy that I would always, if I was in any type of trouble, if anybody ever bothered me, if anything ever happened, like that's the one person I would call, and Mozzie would always show up. Like,
I want to know why.
Right? She is bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Those type
bad.
of people I stay far away from. I'm gonna tell y'all why. They take advantage of that type of bond, right? And Mozzie was that type of guy. Like I told y'all before, he was like the type of guy that he's gonna protect the women, right? He was like cat stack security. He was making sure he was front line with her. And I'm not saying her because I don't know their situation. I'm just saying in general, a lot of women, they take advantage knowing they have a man that's gonna come and do anything, especially if he's really like that. Especially if you got any type of respect. They be out here pumping their chests out, waiting to get into power.
Fuck you talking about, bitch ass nigga. Wait a minute, let me call my nigga. Nigga be like, what? I'm on the way.
They feel like they got that backup.
Like no matter the time, the day, he was like literally one of the realest people I've ever met, and I miss him.
She saw him just hours before he passed away at the mall with his daughter.
I actually saw my.
That's the crazy thing about it. Like he just had his daughter. Damn.
See, and this was another thing that was kind of weird because a lot of people saying they seen him before he passed, but from our recollection, the only thing he was doing was with his daughter. He was on live. He was with that friend, and then he got off of live for a minute, but that was it. It seemed like right after he got off of live, that's when he got unalive.
Aaliyah, you love your hair.
I don't know. How weird is that?
But you've always been like that. See me?
It sounds like backdoor to me.
All done. Thank you. You're welcome.
It sounds like you're hating. She's for sure not nowhere near me. Like what make her me?
No, we're up long before that. Putting in the work. Powered by Pizzo.
I'm sick you on this bitch hating.
I was with Mr. Ruggs. We were in Insta Blue.
Cold.
And Mozzie was with his daughter in the mall, and then he came by Insta Blue. I saw him for like.
No, he ain't shoot him in front of his daughter. He dropped his daughter off. He dropped his daughter off at I don't know, at somewhere shit.
A good 20 minutes, and he said, me and Mr. Ruggs and all of us, we were gonna go to the club, and Mozzie hates clubs, so he was like, no, I'm gonna go downtown.
BMG Sonny was with Mozzie the night before he passed away. In an interview, Sonny recalled how they went shopping together and hung out downtown. Among those who spoke out
You're lying because I ain't even seen a million bitches like that.
Publicly was Draka Gates, wife of rapper
Whoa.
Kevin Gates.
Draka?
She had known Mozzie personally and shared her grief in a heartfelt Instagram post. He dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. He was suffering. I know one thing is for sure, and that he is finally happy. He's where he wants to be. He's finally.
I hate when people say that. He's finally happy. He where he want to be. No the fuck, nigga. He had a daughter. He don't want to be away from his motherfucking daughter, nigga. Don't ever think that about me. Let me say that. Nigga, they be like, oh, he where he want to be. No, the fuck, I'm not, nigga. I want to be right here with Kylie. Oh, shit. Logan, what's the deal? I want to be right here. You feel me? Fuck is they talking about?
At peace. May Allah forgive him for the bad and reward him for the good he's done. Young Thug.
You're mid.
Rest in peace, Mozzie. Travis Scott said, rest in peace.
Drika do not look better than her, nigga. You're for sure. And we ain't gonna talk about the type of niggas you like, nigga. Fuck is we talk about?
Easy, my brother, Young Mozzie. For those who loved him on and off the mic.
You said go back to the other one. The other what?
This wasn't about headlines or history. This is about Jabril, a father, a friend, a fighter.
His family, his close friends, everyone online is saying, it's sad that this has happened to him. And we're still waiting to get confirmation from APD, so we'll see how.
Logan, who you talking about? Who you talking to? Talking about what the hell are you talking about? Who you talking to? Drika fine, but she ain't finer than no girl that was just on the camera.
Everything ties together as they continue to investigate.
To the world, he was Young Mozzie, the Atlanta rapper who bragged about being shot and survived enough bullets to make it sound like a
Bro, this video is still 16 minutes long. What the fuck?
Punchline. His music, raw and unfiltered, told stories of pain, pride, and
Mid.
paranoia. He wasn't known
Yo,
for
niggas.
chart-topping hits, but for energy, for honesty,
Mid.
for recklessness.
Yo,
His catalog included songs like
Like, no,
Take
I'm
My
talking
Life.
to.
Hold up, I got shot in my head, niggas that night.
Tracks that blurred the lines between prophecy and performance.
Was it worth it? I like that record because it just tells the streets story. Like, was it worth it to run off with my money, or was it worth it to tell on my pocket? Make your decision.
Was it worth it to run off with my motherfucking money, bitch? On my baby.
You do what I'm saying. It's the street way.
More than any.
He said, was it worth it, bitch? Oh my
If
God.
I'm not mistaken, before the last time he got shot.
Yeah, she was cute as hell.
But after he got shot, he wasn't like that no more. He was very different.
You don't even believe
He was
that.
very like slurry. He got like, the drugs.
Right. She was fine, JJ. Ain't that
He would
right?
get shot in his head. But as y'all know, man, when somebody gets shot in the head, they never tend to
They never be right after that.
Whether
I ain't
it's
gonna
the
lie.
drugs, whether it's the trauma.
Motherfuckers get hit in the head. The fact that you're commenting on that shows that you're kind of bothered by it. You talking about she was cute but wasn't nothing to call home about. We said she was fine. We can't say that she fine. Damn. Gorgeous and absolutely precious. And she's literally a pearl. That's crazy. There's no way you're from Africa. Like, no, I'm talking shit. But hey, though, that nigga said she's a pearl. She's a literal pearl around this bitch.
Whether no matter what it is, it never be the same.
My boy.
That he never was the
Anything.
same.
Mozzie was known for his
Alright,
friendship with Kevin.
Alright, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of over this shit. This shit got what? 14 more minutes? Like, what else is they about to talk about? What else they got to talk about for 14 minutes?
And Mozzie had a tumultuous relationship in the past. So many took her words with a grain of salt. Others thought it had nothing to do with rap. They said Mozzie had burned bridges in the streets, moved.
Too much you got fine shit on the phone. Is that right, my boy? I mean, is that right, sis, mom? Is that right? You ain't gotta go, JJ. They ain't on shit, gang. We on the same page. You feel me? Old girl was fine as hell. They hating. It's all good. And my sister hating because she like ugly niggas. Like, that's what she attracted to. She attracted to ugly motherfuckers. And she can't help it. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then her opinion on females is so off. She'd be like, she's very cute. She's very cute. Trying to be nice. Like, the bitch is ugly as hell. But then she'd see somebody that's fine and be like, I'd be like, she fine. She ain't fine. She's mid. She's okay. Like, bro, you just be hating, gang. It's all good. Ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? To my own God. For sure. I'm already knowing. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't ugly, you ain't fucking with them. You feel me?
But it's Mars over money with me.
Hold on. I don't know who the fuck broke Benji is. What else I had on this thing, man? Tomorrow, show me an ugly nigga I fucked with. I don't even know too many niggas that you fucked with. We gonna keep it all the way 100. But your baby daddy, motherfucker. It's like, no, I'm talking shit. Don't pull nobody up on her. What you mean don't pull nobody up? Don't pull them up? What do you mean by that? I'm trying to find something else to watch on this bitch. I just did the shit about G-Day and BD getting shot and killed. These niggas was like, they about to go slide on some niggas and ended up getting smoked in the crossfire. Like, you know how mad I would be if I'm like, bro, These niggas got me fucked up. These niggas just killed my mans. And I'm about to go slide, bro. We about to go slide on these niggas. Then we go slide. And then we end up getting parked. Like, Jesus. Let's see what my nigga Reggie talking about.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I told you your typo already. So it's like, in your opinion, what the fuck? Bro, why my TV just come on? What the hell?
Hey. So, you ready for your directing debut?
Yeah.
And the fuck, what the hell? You talking about her opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like her opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's just your taste, you feel me? Like, you know how like some people don't like onions. Some people be like, onions is nasty. Some people be like, onions is good, you feel me? Your taste buds are just like fine shit, ugly shit. You be like, I'm going to the ugly shit. You feel me? Like it's just your preference, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no biggie.
My barber said this shit unfixable.
So Look at my boy hairline.
I just gotta wait until.
Look at my boy hairline. Damn, Reggie. They
grow back. My shit not really that bad for real.
you know your shit fucked up when you like, my shit ain't even that bad for real. Like, no, I need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I need a haircut. But you can see my line. You feel me? My boy Reggie. Look at my boy Reggie here.
I'm not gonna lie, my shit not even really that bad for real, gang. My shit not even really that bad for real.
Boy, your
keep doing it. Keep doing it.
No, I think them papers. He smoked papers.
My shit ain't even really that bad for real.
My shit ain't
yes,
really
it is.
Yes,
it's bad. It's cool. It's chopped.
Chop, my boy.
Good, not good.
Not good,
bald spot. It's not even really a bald spot. I got struck by lightning. That's what I've been telling all the females. Is that believable?
This nigga is retarded.
That's low key believable. Like I feel like I'm on some Harry Potter shit. I feel like I'm really on some Harry Potter shit. That's better, bro.
Alright, let's go ahead and exit out of that. We gonna exit out of that. You talking about how I look like the nigga. You're crazy as hell. Let's move on to another subject, cause this motherfucker in here talking crazy. I fuck with Reggie too. Somehow I look like that nigga. You crazy as hell though. Especially with this fucked up ass hairline. You got me fucked up, shorty.
Back. That's what I'm saying. I hope it go back, man.
And if you want to believe that, then we already know your type. You just said, "Oh, girl was mid," so your type is biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she was dark skinned, you probably would have been like, "Yeah, she fine," but she was light skinned, so you didn't like her. You talking about only bad ones I met through you. That's a crazy ass statement because I've been having bad shit all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, fine shit all my life. You feel me? No kidding. And I only met 2 females through you. I mean, like, talk to 2 motherfuckers that you know if you want to keep it on it. Like,
I like it though.
Come on, man.
Somebody.
Let's not.
Look like Dej Loaf.
They say that nigga look like Dej Loaf.
You disrespecting me now. I with a Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown.
Yo, that nigga check
going
crazy on it.
Why trying to be funny though? Somebody said it's kind of retro. Throwback, LOL.
Retro, throwback.
So why you throwing a nigga back into your jaw though? As a grown man, you worrying about a nigga haircut?
Yeah.
You ain't worried about that time when your dad cut his time out of your life, my nigga. You don't got no dad.
He said you ain't got no dad.
I'm finna just end my stream, man. It seems like today y'all automatically hating on niggas. I didn't know I had automatic riders, bro.
Duh.
Y'all could at least say, yo, what's up, gang? How you feel? Bro, what
the thing is, hey, yo, bro, is you ain't never had nothing decent. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just started here and it just went down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Movie part 2 little gang. I barely can sit down, gang.
My boy.
Just look at my life, man. It's starting to get to the point where this shit's not funny no more. It's not funny. We dead ass playing homeless simulator right now, gang. Ain't even funny no more, gang. Like, dead ass losing their mind, bro. I'm in the fucking garage, no bang. Don't understand my pain, man. Really don't understand my pain, man.
Kyrie.
Every time a nigga going through some shit,
I'm saying anybody you brung through. Remember dog? Remember that one nigga when you was younger? He used to come over and shit. A lot of my mid ass roster. You just thought the girl on the screen was mid, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tripping on your opinion, guy. You know. I ain't about to watch this Reggie shit. Let me see what the fuck Kyrie talking
Play
about.
with him and you coach with Phil and work with Kobe. What's the difference between those two, in your opinion?
Right hand.
And a lot of my shit was way colder than, you feel me? Yeah, no, that was your best friend. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Kobe would be going to
looking like, who the fuck is this little ugly motherfucker?
Going to shoot at
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They're looking, everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
I'm not letting people revise history. I'm not letting people come on and talk about Kobe like Kobe wasn't one of the best.
Thank you.
That not only played, but that came in as a 17-year-old against grown men. Not everybody could be Kobe.
All right, let's start with something that's been bothering a lot of real hoop fans lately. The death of the mid-range game. Back in the day, guys like Kobe, MJ, and T-Mac lived in that.
They gotta chill with the AI voices, man.
It was an art. Footwork, fadeaways, one dribble pull-ups. But now, analytics have taken over. Everything's either a three or a layup. And here's the crazy part. If Kobe was in the league today playing his exact same game, people on Twitter would probably say he's inefficient or taking bad shots. And that's where this conversation really begins. Because when you disrespect the mid-range game, you're also disrespecting a whole generation of players who mastered it. It's not just about numbers. It's about timing, rhythm, confidence. DeMar doesn't buy into that inefficient narrative.
Okay.
In fact,
right.
He says when it matters most, the mid-range wins games.
Any championship team that you've watched win a championship, they win the game in the mid-range.
Yep. Sure.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a how many threes you shoot.
And the sad part?
I don't know about that.
Many young fans never saw that side of the game. They think basketball started with Steph's logo threes. But real ones know the mid-range wasn't just a shot. It was a weapon. And no one used it better than Kobe Bryant. And if anyone in today's league still carries that mid-range torch with pride, it's DeMar DeRozan.
He's the only nigga I can say that do
He's
that
preserving an art form Kobe passed down to him.
Well, I had the luxury at 16, 17 years old to work with Kobe.
Yep.
You know, so I had that cheat code to really just sit there and lock in and listen to him and really break down details and small movements and learn how to play in the phone booth and be able to get your shot off. You know what I mean? So I learned that early on.
Shaq recently downplayed Kobe again, saying he only thrived because defenders were focused on him, and claiming he could have won even more rings with T-Mac or Steph.
Oh, hell no.
That's not just confidence, that's shade. But not everyone stayed. Silent, Kyrie Irving saw the disrespect building from the media, the rankings, even other legends, and he wasn't having it. He exploded.
I'm not letting people revise history. I'm not letting people come on and talk about Kobe like Kobe wasn't one of the best that not only played, but that came in as a 17-year-old against grown men. And by the time this man was 22 years old, he had a few championships and he was busting the best of the best ass. If y'all don't knock that shit off,
come on now.
I'm talking to y'all at home, the fucking media talking heads, the ones that casually throw names around like, bro, if you don't knock it off,
come on, man.
You weren't like that.
You wasn't like that.
Okay, not everybody could be Kobe. Not everybody could wear those size, you know what I mean, size shoes that he had. Yeah, I'm not going down into detail about this because what's said on the internet and the digital space is said. It's the internet. But when it comes to real respect and real recognizing real,
Kobe,
this man, Kobe Bean Bryant, is immortalized not just because of his basketball. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, this man, he is way bigger because of the character, because of what we witnessed him go through. We didn't care if we didn't care about certain failures. The real Kobe fans didn't care about the failures. They didn't care about the naysayers. The real Kobe fans, the real Mamba fans that I'm talking to didn't care about who he was competing with. We know who fucked with Kobe and who didn't. I know who fucked with Kobe and who didn't. I'm not going to say I knew Kobe the best at all. I won't say that. You know, I'm not going to disrespect all his relationships. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is put respect. Put respect where it's due, y'all.
Definitely put some respect on my name.
We know who Kobe fucked with.
You reminded everyone that Kobe came into the league at 17 years old.
He did not fuck with Shaq. That's what he's trying to say.
Went toe-to-toe with
he trying to say he ain't fuck with Shaq.
And by 22, he already had multiple championships. D. Wade, a Hall of Famer who actually battled Kobe on the court, had the same reaction. To him, ranking Kobe at number 11 wasn't just wrong.
That's crazy.
It was insulting.
You want to ask us hoopers who played against Kobe? We talking. All of us gonna talk top three. Like, we all gonna talk three if you played against Mamba. But from someone's opinion that's never played against Kobe, has never played a game of basketball at the level that we played at, having him at 11. Okay. Why am I up in arms about something like that? I remember when Kobe was alive. They had rankings when he played in the league and they had him low. I remember one year Kobe addressed it. Like, who is these idiots? Like, why would I listen to these idiots? And I'm not calling the person who did this an idiot, but what I'm saying
you should call him an idiot.
Does something like that. Kobe was like, this is idiotic to me.
Kyrie Irving made it clear. This isn't just about basketball rankings. It's about recognizing what Kobe meant to the game.
And Kobe,
to the culture. And
to say this, bro, Kobe is fucking over T-Mac. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, nigga. Kobe is fucking over T-Mac, even if he stayed healthy and all that other shit. Niggas be trying to throw that narrative that T-Mac, man, listen, I fuck with T-Mac, but he couldn't fuck with no Kobe, man.
Billions of people. You wasn't just defending Kobe's skills. He was defending his character, his grind, and his legacy. And here's why Kyrie takes that so personally. Because for Kobe, Kyrie wasn't just a rising star. He was
who the fuck is he?
Like
Kyrie? Is that what he's trying to say?
Who would be that mentee for you?
Yeah, I have a few of them. You know, Kyrie certainly. I mean, I remember sitting on the couch at home after Cleveland came back from that 3-1 deficit and beat Golden State, and then my phone rings and it's FaceTime call, and I'm like, I hate FaceTime calls. Like, don't FaceTime call me, you know, unless it's my family, right? But it's Kyrie. Like, all right, let me pick it up. I pick it up, and Kyrie's in the locker room celebrating on FaceTime, like, dude, it worked. Your advice worked. You know what I mean? Like, he's completely freaking out. He's like, hey, Gigi. And Gigi's like, hey, congratulations. He's like, oh my God. And like champagne spilling all over the place. So I was really, really proud of him. But so I'd say Kyrie's probably the one I'm closest to.
Kyrie Irving. He even said, we didn't care about Kobe's failures. The real fans stood by him. We knew who Kobe was. And we know who faked
I hate the AI voices, bro.
Message was loud.
Kobe.
Put some respect on Kobe's name. Stop comparing. Stop disrespecting. Just tell the truth. Kobe was different. All right, let's talk about rings. Because this is where the arguments always go. How many rings he got? That's the first thing people throw out when they want to crown a GOAT. But here's the truth. Rings don't tell the full story. Robert Horry has 7 rings more than Kobe, Shaq, or LeBron. But nobody's putting him in the GOAT convo. Why? Because it's not just about winning. It's how you win.
It's about
who you
who
carry.
really, yeah,
And when
who
you stepped
carried
up,
through, bro.
Kobe won 5 rings, but he didn't ride the bench for them. He put his body on the line, played through injuries, and closed games when it mattered most. And it wasn't just about clutch shots or killer instinct. Kobe also made sacrifices for the team.
Phil calls me up to his office and says, Kobe, okay, I need you to dial it back. I'm like, why? Like, we're winning. I don't understand. It's because our goal is to win a championship. And we can get through the Western Conference with you playing this way. But in the East, you know, we can dominate them inside with Shaq in the post. But if you continue to do this, we'll lose Shaq. We'll lose him.
His motivation, his excitement.
What triggers him.
Shaq,
right?
sensitive ass.
I need you to pull back so we can pull Shaq forward for June. Wow. And I just looked at him like, man, this is one smart dude.
Wow,
yeah,
really smart.
That's one smart dude, man. So
People forget how much pressure he had after Shaq left, and yet he still delivered. So before you throw out a ring count like it's the final word, remember, context matters, leadership matters, and legacy, that's way deeper than a number. And that's the difference between how fans rank players and how hoopers do. Gilbert Arenas said it best. He wasn't born with everything. He built everything.
Stephen A. challenged that. What makes Kobe special in players' mind, in a player's mind himself? We don't go by your stats. We don't go by the accolades. We go by how the person played, what was his attributes, right? So when you think about the greatest players of all time, 90, 80% of them have God gift, natural talent, ability, body. Jordan, 48-inch vertical. You got the big hand. You got LeBron, Shaquille O'Neal, and Magic 6'9" point guard with vision. Kobe, standard. If I give you every 6'6" guard in the NBA and NBA history, you would never find him. You would never find Kobe because he didn't have big hands. He wasn't quick. He wasn't fast. 38-inch vertical. That's standard. And what he did with that body, it's like you took a S500 and he was pushing it like a Bugatti. That's what we look at. We look at the normal person fighting gods.
And for players, that's the rarest greatness of all. There's this pattern in the NBA that nobody really wants to talk about: veterans constantly disrespecting young players. It's like some older legends take it personal when a new generation comes up with their own style, their own path. Instead of guidance, they get shade. Instead of mentoring, they get mocked. Shaq didn't just go after rivals. He made it a habit to clown younger stars, and Dwight Howard was one of his favorite targets. And Kobe was one of the few legends who actually embraced the next wave, working out with Tatum, helping Giannis, supporting Devin Booker. But Shaq
Shaq is
went
a hater,
after Dwight
man.
Howard for years. On podcasts and interviews everywhere, calling him soft, calling him out over and over. So let's stop with the comparisons and start respecting each player's journey, because the real greatness lies in writing your own legacy.
I ain't hear what he said about Shaq though, but okay. Man, I'm getting up